This is the F2 Fires F2 View Landscape Log Store, and it's all cast iron. Hi, I'm Gabriel. My family have been manufacturing, designing and selling stoves for 3 generations. And this channel has 2 sides: stove reviews and information, and mini films about successful people and their life-changing wisdom. Check them out and leave me a comment. You could also like and subscribe to see more. The F2 View series comes in a few different designs. They do the standard View Portrait, they do the View Landscape, and this one is the Landscape Log Store. They have a 5-year guarantee. They're also all 5 kilowatts, which means if your house is older than 2008, there's no need for an air vent. This one, the landscape version, is obviously a bit wider and a bit bigger. So although it has a rated output of 5 kilowatts, it can hit as high as 8. Lighting. Sorry, I've got hiccups. Take a few smaller logs, place them in the base, and then some kindling, and a fire lighter. Open the vents. On this one, you can close the door straight away because you've got this lower vent to bring in extra air for lighting. This stove took a little longer than some to heat up, 20 minutes, but that's because it's made from cast iron, and because of the lower vent, we didn't have to tend to it or close the door or worry about it at all. It did it all on its own. This particular one is over 80% efficient, and as you can see, it runs beautifully clean. When we closed it down, it would cloud slightly, but then when we opened it up, it would clean itself up, and it always ran with a really nice pretty flame. Well, you get a glove, which you'll need because the handles get hot. Obviously on this particular one we've got a log store. We've got primary air, which is air from beneath the fire. You'd use that when you were burning coal, because this is a multi-fuel stove with a grate and a little ash pan. Primarily it's designed for wood, and really you'd only ever open that for lighting if you were burning wood. You then got the main control, which is a sort of chrome metal handle, and it feels nice and shuts solidly. And then we've got the main control, which all the way in for lots of air rushing through, and all the way out to close it down. You've also got a third air inlet at the back, and that's so we get things burning really cleanly, which clearly it does. We test fuel economy by getting the stove up to temperature and maintaining operating temperature with a single net. This one did that for 8 hours, so fuel economy is quite good. And if you've got a similar amount of fuel on like this, and we've closed the vents down, this thing will chug along for about 4 hours, so it does a good long burn time as well. This stove is designed in Britain and made overseas. Traditionally, some overseas cast iron stoves haven't had great reputations, but the time that they've spent developing and perfecting their designs has really shown. The fit and finish on this is excellent. The control, the economy of it, the cleanness, it really ticks all the boxes. And best of all, cast iron is a dying breed. The Western stove manufacturers have all but abandoned it. So it's got a real feel of quality and tradition about it, which, as I say, is missing nowadays.